everyone. Today we are the students of Arbat International School Barnala are going to do our biology activity based on the topic life cycle of a silk moth. So let's start. A silkworm is a caterpillar or a larva of the Bombyx silk moth. Silk is made by silk moth. So it is important that the silkworms are fed by the mulberry leaf during their last 3 weeks of growth. The life cycle of a silk moth ranges from 6 to 8 weeks. The warmer the weather, the quicker silkworms can finish its life cycle. Hence, humidity and exposure to sunlight are also important in the life cycle of a silk moth. Now, let us learn about the different stages of the life cycle of a silkworm. First, stage 1, silk eggs. It is the first stage in which the silk moth lay their eggs. You're also seeing that the eggs are there. So, the eggs are laid by the female moth that actually look like a tiny dots. Did you know that a female silk moth can lay 400 to 500 eggs at a time?
So now let's enter to the next stage, that is silkworm. Silkworm emerges out after the eggs cracked. In this stage of life cycle, the growth starts. They feed on fresh mulberry leaves and consume a large amount of these leaves around 30 days after going on to the next stage.
Now the silkworm is ready to enter the next stage of the development called pupa. It firstly weaves the net to hold itself and then it swings its heads from side to side in the form of figure of 8. During this movement of the head, the caterpillar secretes the fiber made of protein, which hardens on exposure of air and became the silk fiber. Soon the caterpillar completely covers itself by the silk fiber to pupa. The covering of the pupa is called cocoon. The further development into both continues inside the cocoon.
So now let's enter to the next stage, that is silk moth. It is the final stage where pupa change into an adult silk moth. The female moth lays eggs and thus the life cycle of the silk moth begins again. Have you ever heard about sericulture? Now I will tell you. The process of rearing of silkworm to produce silk is called sericulture. Thank you.